Yo, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? So check it out. We about to get into some Aries energy. Aries cross watchers, you're welcome. People wanting to know where the Aries energy is in your chart, you're welcome. I may cuss, but I don't curse. You know what I mean? Let's get that explained first. Bars and everything remains the same when it comes to finding me, locating me, getting in touch with me. A link to the website will be in the description box where you can go to a easily navigated calendar system to book a meeting with me via Google Meet pause, or we can get on the telephone and chop it up if that makes you feel more comfortable and flexible. You heard? Pause. But with that being said, what's going on with everybody? I hope everybody's feeling well, doing well. I hope if you've been through something, you're healing. You know what I'm saying? It's a process. Don't beat yourself up. You know what I'm saying? Type shit and all that. But with that being said, we're going to get these cards read. We're going to get these cards read. In fact, I think I found another way that I'm going to read it now for us in a way that I think is more, I guess you could say, practical or just simpler. Because I'm going to draw all the cards out in one spat, and then look at it as a, step back a little bit and look at it as a big picture instead of drawing them one at a time, and then sometimes having to go back and revise the situation based upon not seeing the whole picture. You know what I mean? So we're gonna give that a shot. Just bear with me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All right. Taking a lot from the Aries energy. So with that being said, the first card, the situation at hand for the Aries energy, is the Ace of Cups. The second is the World in reverse, which is the obstacle. The third is the action recommended to take, which is the Knight of Wands. And the last card for that reading, for this reading, is the Seven of Pentacles upright, which would be the result if the action recommended is taken. All right. So look. Okay, now look, check it out, right? There's a new relationship on the horizon. Someone is offering you a cup of emotions, all right? So whatever that means to you, whatever or whoever makes you feel, and this could be just a thing too, don't get me wrong, but I see that this is more along the lines of someone that makes you happy, someone that gives you, that brings you joy. Even if you're just talking, you're in that talking stage, you're at that level, and you're just like, yo, you know what I mean? You can feel that shit. It's like romantic type thing, you know what I'm saying? And it's the birth of something too. It didn't necessarily get to that step. No one is rounded second base, touching on the tits and all that. We ain't get there yet, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those. But it still makes you feel like fuzzy and cozy inside, like, you know what I mean? Like if you went to spend a night at the house, you'd bring the slippers, the fuzzy ones. You know what I'm saying? Not the chancletas, not the regular joints. You know what I'm saying? With the rubber bottoms and all that. The obstacle, however, is, and this can go two ways. You make it fit the way it's supposed to fit, pause. But the obstacle here is someone is thinking that they're not successful enough to actually take on this offer, this romantic offer. All right? Maybe you think you don't have enough accolades, you don't have enough degrees under your belt. Maybe you think that, maybe you just think that you're not as whole as a person, And if it's not that, then you're looking at that person like that. Like maybe they don't have enough money, maybe they don't have enough status, maybe they don't have enough something. Something is incomplete from making them whole. And that's what I'm seeing as the obstacle here. All right? It's in the way. It's getting in the fucking way. Because what I'm feeling here is that type of thinking is actually creating a burden, an unnecessary burden that doesn't even have to be there. And again, this could be you or it could be them. So what I'm seeing is what matters more, the feeling of how this person makes you feel or how the world views them on a societal level, the world at large anyway, because everybody's not like that, But if you're like that, then, I would say to leave this open to your own interpretation. I'm not telling you to change your code of ethics or the way that you view the world. No, not at all. I'm just reading and telling you what it is, you know. All right, so let's get to this Knight of Wands, which is actually the action recommended to be taken. What I'm getting here is whichever partner from this romance, right, is feeling the lack of or feeling that they're not good enough, and they might pick up that you feel that way about them, or they might feel that way about themselves. So keep an open mind when it comes to that, right? Now, on top of that, however this person figures it out, whether it's you or them, they're going to get on their giddy up, and they're going to get to going towards what the world and societal view is. I'm just keeping it a beam with you. They're going to start making quick decisions. They may be hasty decisions at that. They may spend something when they don't got to, just so they could make something more, to accumulate more on some asset type thing. They might get to traveling when they weren't, you know, and not only traveling for nothing, like traveling to get some buns. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, that type of shit. So they might be like, oh, you might have looked at them like, oh, they wouldn't come get you or come pull up on you, and they like, I got a surprise for you. Hold my beer. Watch this shit. You fucking crazy? Watch this. So they might get on that just because. Or this is you. You understand what I'm saying? But the reason why I'm getting it that it's them, I'm going to show you why right now. Because it's like this. It's shown like that. So the person on the Knight of Wands is going towards the world. Like, oh, you think I can't, you know what I'm saying? You think I can't fulfill that role? I'm going to show you. And not for nothing, it is that they're showing you. They're showing everybody in the world who thinks that, you know, this type of individual can't accumulate assets or do this, that, and the third, or doesn't have enough money, doesn't have enough status, or whatever the case may be. Because the Knight of Wands is a card of competition. Someone who loves the challenge. They'll step up to the challenge like, oh, word? You think, all right. So it's in their nature anyway to do so. So it's not like they're stepping out of their character. Maybe they just was dormant in doing something, and that gave the impression that they ain't on that, or they never been on that before, like they can't get on that. And it's just like, I got the feeling that you've woken up a beast. You've woken up and if you didn't do it, somebody, word got to this person. So and look, not for nothing, the outcome of that, the action recommended taken from the individual, again, whether it's you or them, getting on that type of timing, this is the result. Now, I'm not saying that the result of the Seven of Pentacles is going to be instantaneous either. This is something that's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some hard work as well. But nonetheless, it's going to be the manifestation of their goals. So I also get that this person was doing something anyway. You know, they was building on something and working on something anyway. But I guess they needed the fire up underneath their ass cheeks, so to speak. You know what I mean? Pause. I'm just keeping it a beam though. So they was like, you know what? I'm going to take this opportunity to get right with myself, to pump myself up. Pause. That's crazy. But to do that because I know I can do it. I think this person, I'm getting this person is like a mature person, but I'm getting that they was like with the shits when they was younger. And maybe not in the best of ways, but in a fiery way. Let's just put it that way. And now they like, you know, I didn't lose that about myself, but I'm just more mature. That's all. So I'm gonna leave that right here. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Until next time, I'm out. Oh, come on, man. There we go.